We have a beautiful new surprise here. Let's cut her open like a beautiful baby being birthed. I don't know. Like a C-section. Jennifer's had a few C-sections. I can tell you, I don't think she thought they were pleasant. Right, Jennifer?
No, but there is something to be said for all the pain meds that you get.
What do you think this is, Jennifer?
Well, that seems like a trick question since I know what you ordered.
Stupidly expensive is what it is. Woo! Wow. Is it used already? I don't know.
For the price, it better not be.
Wow. Well, we got ourselves a lithium battery for the cruiser for the second battery in the back. We have a lead acid battery back there right now that weighs about 50, 60 pounds and does not last for crap. So this is a 100 amp hour battery, 12.8 volt. So this should work just fine with our, I'm trying to remember what that thing is, our battery box in the back. Kind of excited to try this out and see how it does, because the fridge is always like dying after half a day. If you shut off the battery for half the day, or shut off the engine for half the day, the battery goes dead. But man, that thing is not bad. About 25 pounds. So we're going to install this into the back of the cruiser. Nice thing about this is there's no lead acid, there's no lead, there's no acid, just lithium batteries. Very lightweight, so we'll lose a little weight out of the cruiser, which will help with a 0.001 mile per gallon increase. So that'd be excellent. And the 500 bucks was definitely worth that 0.0001 mile per gallon, right? All right, let's go install this baby. All right, here's what we're gonna do in the old cruiser. So here is my this is a National Luna box in here. So that's my secondary battery, and it's got stuff on the other side that you can plug into. So what I'm gonna do is get the top off that. I gotta remove the subwoofer so I can get the top off, and I gotta take all my crap out of the back seat here. So we'll do that. We'll come back and we'll show you what's inside the box right now. All right, the box is out. Let's go ahead and we just need to pull this lid off. Let's see if I can go get it from the other side. So this lid just slides that way. Okay. And there's the lid. And here's our connections. So we just need to take this bracket off the battery right here. Just held on some wing nuts. And a bolt on that side. So I'll just undo the wing nut on this side, and I think we can probably get her out. Come back. And then I'm gonna unbolt my battery from the terminals and bring this old Walmart Max EverStart out of here. This thing is only, let's see, I don't know what the rating is on that. Probably not very big. I just grabbed it because I had it lying around. So let's go ahead and get that out of there. All right, battery's out. Time to put in the lithium. And this should be fairly easy because this thing doesn't weigh anything. Fits perfect, look at that. Dang, Gina. Okay, so now all we gotta do is put back on our bracket. Right here. Nice. And then we'll put back on our bolt and our wing nut, and then bolt her in. We'll come back when she's all bolted in and see how it's working. I did check this thing to make sure it had voltage before I put it in. Sitting at about 13.5 volts, so that's good. Okay, it's all bolted into the battery case here. I just gotta go get some M8 bolts here for the terminals, and then we'll hook up our positive and negative and see how it works. All right, all hooked up. We've got our positive on this side, negative on that side. And then on the front of this National Luna, there's a couple plug-ins and a battery meter, so you can see how good you're charging, how much you've got left on the battery. So I don't know, let's see if we can see it from here. Okay, so we're actually going to Moab tomorrow. I've got all my crap loaded in here, so that's really why I wanted that battery, because I want to be able to plug in my fridge down here. I'm gonna plug her in now, if I can find it. There we go. Okay, there we go. We'll see if she fires up or not. All right, so my fridge actually has a battery indicator on it, and it's got like an eco mode and a fast mode and low battery protection. It's got lights on the inside. So let me look in here. Let's see. There you go. There's a light. I think this side has one too. Yep, it does. All right, she's on. Usually when I do this and with that other battery, within like 2 to 3 minutes, that will start freaking out and beeping because it doesn't have enough power to run it. Just not enough amp hours in that battery to run it. So, and then here's our National Luna box back here, and she is showing full. So we're ready to go. We're just using an Anderson plug off that National Luna box to run this thing. Now let's see what happens when we fire up the truck with the alternator on. Make sure nothing weird goes on with that battery. Make sure it's charging. So we're still good here. Let's turn these down. Okay. Bolt to -1. I don't need it any colder. And then back here, and it is charging. See that blinking green light? It means the battery is charging. So we're good. Cool. So this should be a pretty nice addition. All right, so what's the purpose of going to a lithium battery instead of a lead acid battery? One, they're a lot lighter. Two, and the main reason I did that is because on a lead acid battery, you can only run them like down to 50%. After that, the voltage starts dropping off significantly and quickly, and then nothing will run. The fridge has to have at least 12 volts to keep running. On the lithium battery, you can run them down to about 10%, I believe. I'll look it up, maybe post some graphs or something in here so we can be more educated. But you can run them down to about 10%, and they will still be down around 12 volts at 10% left. The other great thing is you can run them, I think, like 9,000 cycles before they ever wear out. So that's really cool. So like on a lead acid battery, you might get, I don't know, 100 to 200 cycles out of one. Like, let's just say starting cycles on your engine. After that, they don't work anymore. So they're quite good. That's the install. I know I kind of cheated. I already had a second battery set up in there, but those National Luna things are the way to go. You just run a battery cable from your front battery where your alternator connects, and it has a whole charger system built into it. So it won't take any more power than it needs. Like, if the front battery needs power, it senses that automatically and lets the main battery charge, and then it'll start drawing power back to charge the secondary battery itself. And then if things get overloaded at the back, there's fuses built into it. There's a circuit breaker you can shut off. And there is also like different kinds of connections. There's Anderson plug-in, there's a regular cigarette lighter plug-in, and then there's a Hella plug-in. I actually use the Hella plug-in for the National Luna, or for my fridge, and then I use the Anderson plug-in to charge it for my battery. So it's just like I can take that thing out if I wanted to in a couple minutes and have it outside. So the only thing you can't do with a lithium battery that I've read up on is you can't use them as a starting battery, but for running a fridge or other auxiliary equipment, run the battery down from the front if it senses the engine is not charging. So those are some kind of cool features, and we'll see how this goes. I'm pretty excited because this thing will start beeping if you leave it sitting too long in your garage or something. I'd like to add a solar panel next to the roof and then tie that into with a charge controller into that battery, so we always have power. Obviously I park in the garage all the time, so that won't always work, but I don't always have the fridge on anyway. But that's gonna be a nice feature for us. I'm kind of excited to use it. And somehow, magically, oh, it quit closing. It just closed. Gosh, I hate this Toyota. All right, that's the end of that install. Oh, there she's closed. You just gotta slam it hard enough. It'll teach you a thing or two, you little lousy piece of crap. That's the English way of flipping somebody off. All right, thanks for watching. Peace out.